Yukendoit. Further adventures in Japan.
Man, he's got a big head. Whoa.
Hello, you wonderful people. And if that establishing shot was too difficult to figure out where I'm at Universal Studios Japan. Yay. Something has changed. It feels like the wind is blowing out summer and bringing in autumn. And you know what autumn means? Halloween. Japan knows it already. They've already got something set up to say, hey, Halloween's coming, get ready. And just right here at Universal Studios Japan, next week, they're starting Halloween Horror Nights, and I am so excited. I'm going to 2 Halloween Horror Nights this year, here at Universal Studios Japan and in Universal Studios Singapore. And to get ready for all this, I went with my friend Joe and Toko to the haunted restaurant and got a little scared. Hey, Nick. Oh, yeah. There he is. Shoot you, buddy. This one. Give him a hug. Give him a hug. Cuddle. Give him a hug. But enough of that. Let's go inside and see if they got anything set up 1 week prior to Halloween Horror Nights in Japan. You wouldn't know it from the characters outside here, but in about a week, this place is going to be filled up with zombies, scaring the poo-poo out of everybody. The kicker of this event is that it's free. It comes with any ticket. So they do have signs that warn you, say, hey, this area's going to have zombies. But that area is literally right in front of me. What do you do if you want to avoid that? Well, there's a way to go into the kid zone area, bypassing the whole zombie, scary, spooky area, so you can keep your kids happy. Where those girls that are dressed like minions are, they'll have little signs that have like warning symbols and flashing lights with zombies and stuff pictured on them, basically saying, look out, don't come in here if you want to get scared. These 2 attractions will be gone and replaced with the haunted school. So all you anime fans better say goodbye to, well, basically all of this for the next couple months, because this won't be returning until next summer, and then Universal Cool Japan won't be here until January or December. It's a real shame too, because I was testing out a new look and I really think it fits me. I look like I have a banana on my head. Yeah. The incredibly unique Dragon Quest The Real attraction will be leaving, so the Cult of Chucky haunted house can be put inside of it. Something tells me that this will be back again next year though. If you're going to come to this event, because I've had a couple of people ask me what should I do when I actually come to the event, you want to make sure you know that building right there, Soundstage 14. That's where you can get your free passes to go on The Exorcist and the Nightmare on Elm Street haunted houses. Those go out really early in the morning, so get here first and get those. I've heard a rumor that in the Harry Potter area, they have some Halloween decorations because the people of Hogsmeade are preparing for Halloween. Looks like I was completely misinformed. I see no Halloween decorations up at all. Even though last year here in Hogsmeade they did decorate for Halloween, they do celebrate Halloween, which is pretty cool to think that the wizards and the witches of the area actually celebrate a spooky holiday. But alas, this year the Death Eaters will not return to come and wreak havoc to Hogsmeade out here in Japan. But the Dementor Show will still run through Halloween Horror Nights, meaning that there's a scary, spooky thing happening here at Universal Studios Japan in the Harry Potter area during Halloween. When will that happen in America? I don't know. This may confuse you if you've never been to Universal Studios in Japan, but, you know, Ollivanders is mostly over there in America. It's over here. Why not go and check it out?
ではどの魔法使いにもぴったりな杖があります。近くの方から3名で中へどうぞ。
とっておきの
This is window 5.
Glenn, it's pretty dark in there, but it's pretty much the same show as the one in Florida. I like all the spooky stuff. It's so scary. It feels really good outside right now, and I'm super happy that summer is pretty much over. Even though there's no Halloween stuff up, I think that guy right there is already ready for Halloween. Though there's nothing to designate what's going to be in the building right behind me, that's where the Extreme Haunted House Trauma will be, which is the third time that's going to be here. And I think they're going to use the entire building. And you might say, well, there's just a couple levels there. It's probably not that big. I did the Resident Evil, the Escape haunted house / escape room that they had in there. It was literally 3 stories going up and down stairs and elevators. The facade kind of fools you. It makes it look a little smaller. But then you look on the side and you see how big it really is. This may be the biggest extreme haunted house in the world. There's not many extreme haunted houses, though I'd love to do McKinney Manor. I'm a little disappointed that they're not re-theming their Space Fantasy ride for Halloween Horror Nights this year. Because one year, they had this whole indoor roller coaster in the dark. Pretty cool. Because they just re-themed the ride to a J-pop band, I don't think it's gonna happen this year. But one thing that will be changed is Terminator. And this is probably the most quality change that they do in this whole park for Halloween Horror Nights. It starts off as the exact same show that you get during the daytime, but Sadako, the girl from the ring, or Ringu as they say out here in Japan, takes over the show. If you miss out on this, you've missed out on one of the most unique attractions at Halloween Horror Nights. I'm a little depressed that I don't see any Halloween stuff set up yet, but I'm also underestimating how fast they change things around here. You know how Disney puts out their Halloween stuff one night and all of a sudden it's Halloween season? Well, same thing kind of happens out here in Japan. But when it becomes a horror night, they usually put a couple more things out to make it a little more scary, which means they have to clear and put stuff out during the same day. So if you get here a bit earlier, don't be surprised if you see a couple of set pieces or cars or trucks loaded in to this area and just put in front of you to make it a bit more creepy-deepy. Oh, I got pictures of that guy last time I was here. It's Homecoming Spider-Man, right next to Spider-Man. Oh, that's really meta. And since the majority of the streets are going to be covered in zombies, it's going to be really interesting how they interact with people that are just like, I want to go to Minion Park, but I don't want to be scared. Oh. Surprisingly, this year they're not changing Backdraft. Does that mean that it's on its way out? Only time will tell. Oh, I caught that. And this might be a little lame, but you see those lights right there? That's the only Halloween Horror Nights construction that I have seen so far. Boom. Because that's where Dead Man Forest is. Jurassic Park really doesn't get much of a re-theme at all for Halloween Horror Nights, but there are some spooky, scary zombies that run around. In the 2 years that I have been here, I have never seen the Lost World restaurant open. Here's a suggestion. Use this as a haunted house. They've done it in Islands of Adventure. You can do it here. And that's one less thing you have to close. I'm not even kidding. I bet these guys are talking about where they're going to put Super Nintendo World. Inquiring minds wonder, because I think this is where Super Nintendo World's going to be, in between Jaws and Waterworld. Just having a random meeting right there. But it'd be a real shame to come out here and not do Jaws. しよう。君があ、いない。どうしよう、こんな時に。これなら頼む。かかれ、かかるんだ。かかってくれ。しぶと。I can't even express my love for this ride. It is definitely a crowd pleaser. It doesn't fall far from sharks, but I can't wait to see what they do when it rains here at Halloween Horror Nights, because they're gonna have zombie pirates by the water. And after 6 p.m., come to this area. It's like a gauntlet of fear, because there's zombies on the right and there's zombies on the left, and they're hiding in the bushes. I think one of those people needs a new pair of pants. I have a lot of friends that live in Hollywood. I, however, just fake it. Just fake it till you make it, right? You know, sometimes it's easy to overlook things, especially when they're really out of view. That right there, that's for Halloween Horror Nights too. Well, those guys are here too, and this will be used for haunted houses. Of course, you need tickets to go into here. It's the end of the night, the park's almost about to close, and I found Halloween Horror Nights merchandise in the last place I'd expect, the kids zone, of course. Well, wasn't expecting this. Oh, I like that Jaws one. Not too crazy about the Elmo stuff with Snoopy, but I like that Jaws one. Jaws doing some cosplay here. Oh, we got Snoopy and Woodstock being werewolves. It's not construction, but it's stuff for Halloween. Of course, when you think Halloween, you think folders to put your paperwork in, but if you're thinking about that, you're probably from Japan. At least they're branching out other than just people that are criminals, because that seems to be the main theme. I saw the vampire last year, but they're branching out. I like it. They've got more merchandise than I thought. But no zombie plush. Got werewolf. Even a block werewolf Snoopy. It's a nice little key holder there. Give a dog a bone, come on. And of course, can't go wrong with some spooky Snoopy underwear. It looks like Halloween's gonna be really spooky. Just out the moon, dog. Oh, look at these minions. They should dress them up like Doc Brown, because they'd be cosplaying as the ghost of Back to the Future, because they killed Back to the Future. Speaking of Back to the Future, the music to The Simpsons is playing right now. They also killed Back to the Future. The fact that I can walk outside and not sweat to death is a huge change of pace. In just 2 days, it's gone from holy hell, it's hot outside, to holy moly, it's beautiful, and I want to be outside every single day. I don't think I'm going to need AC anymore, which is great. Speaking of not needing AC, I think I'm going to be outside and out here a lot more, especially for Halloween Horror Nights, because it starts on the 9th. Last year I came on the day before because they start their early morning stuff, and they also have a private event that people can go to and actually experience Halloween Horror Nights at that night. Usually no one's there. If somehow I got the hookup, it would be awesome, but if I don't, I'll be here on September 9th to see all the haunted houses, tell you what they're all about, tell how they are, and get some of those awesome street scare zone stuff. Until then, you can do it, I can do it, we can all do it. You guys stay groovy, and if you haven't, and you like Halloween Horror Nights, make sure you subscribe, because there's going to be a lot coming up in the near future. Not only here, but Singapore. Peace in the Mideast, yo!